Good morning, this is Eric Kampmann and this is Sunrise, and we're talking about the journey I've been on since 1987. I probably was on it before then, but in 1987 a train of events began that would lead to the publication of this book called Getting to Know Jesus, which will be out in December. But I'm talking about it now because behind every story there's a story. And the story of Getting to Know Jesus is a story of the unexpected and mystery and things of that nature, that and events that turn out so differently than one would anticipate, but are so much better than one would have dreamt of. And so after Trail Thoughts came out, I revised that book and called it Signposts several years later in 2011. But in the meantime, around 2010, Chuck Davis, the senior pastor at Stanwich Church, and I decided to take the passages from the wisdom books and do daily podcasts on each passage. And so we would sit down many times during that year of 2010, 2011, and did those podcasts and spoke to the various passages from Psalms and Proverbs and Ecclesiastes as they would come up. These were extemporaneous, they weren't practiced. Chuck would read the passage, I would respond to the reading, and then at the heart and soul of what we were talking about, Chuck would give really some theological foundation for what was being said in that particular passage. It was a very valuable, very wonderful learning experience for me. It was a little bit like going to seminary, and it forged a great friendship between us as we were doing this, as we were developing this kind of new way of communicating. Actually, the podcasts were designed for members of Stanwich Church who were commuters, and Chuck felt that this would be a good way of being in the Bible on a daily basis. And so that was the origin of it. But when we had finished doing those podcasts, the big question was, what is next? And that will be discussed tomorrow. This is Eric Kampmann, and this is Sunrise.